Hey, man, say, man, this is D, man.
And it's your girl, P.
And what we finna do today, baby?
We finna do story time on how did we meet.
Hey, this gonna be so fucking funny. I know it is.
So, you wanna start off or you want me to go?
You go ahead.
Okay, so basically, how we met was, we met on August 20th, 2022. I remember the date like it was like yesterday. And I was on Big O Live. I don't know if you guys know Big O Live, the app. I was on Big O Live doing my little dances and no bullshit like that, just dancing, listening to music, vibing. And I was doing like matching. And matching is when you like go with different people around the world and like you pick them. If you don't want to talk to them, you can skip. So I perhaps to see his homeboy, his brother, on one of them. So he was in the background, in the back, and they were smiling at me, but I didn't want to talk to none of his homeboys. I wanted to talk to him. So I told them to move to the side. They moved to the side, and then one homeboy was like, "Hey D, she wants you, boy." So then I called him and I said, "Hey you, come out." He came to the camera. He was like, "What's good?" His accent was so funny when he said it. Oh my God, his accent was so funny. I said, "I like your hair." He said, "Thank you." I said, "How long you been growing your hair?" He said, "I was growing my hair." And I said, "Huh?" He said, "Huh?" I said, "Say it again."
Memphis, man.
Say it.
Huh?
He said, "Hair." And when he said that, I just bust out laughing. I already knew we was going to click. So then I told his homeboy, give me his number. He gave me his number. We had changed numbers. We had changed social media. And we just started talking. And then months went by. And then we just started talking and stuff. And then I just fell in love with him. And, you know, we just been down for almost, how many years now?
You can say about 2, 3.
It's about to be like 3 years.
3. More definitely.
It's about to be 3 years. Feel like 4 though, because 2022, remember? But we stopped talking for a whole year due to something. I gotta speak on that. But 2 years, we didn't count that year. We would stop talking. So we've been knowing each other for 4 years, but we stopped talking for a year. So we actually been together for about August 20th of this year. We make 3 years we've been together. So, and that's how we end up talking. And go ahead, baby.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna wind it back a little bit. How she said the app bingo, I was doing the same thing. I was flipping over, you know. Mine ran across her ass. She was turned. I ain't gonna lie. Still is to this day. She was turned. I was. You know what I mean? I was on there that day. I was trolling, so you know I was trolling everybody. You know what I'm saying? If you from Memphis, you know we be trolling when we come to outs. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, ran across her. I couldn't troll her because she caught my attention. Like she said, she wasn't shaking her ass and none of that, but she had a long ass dress. I said dress.
But I had an orange dress. I can't remember. I had on an orange, like pretty dress, an orange long dress with the scraps off, and I had my hair in some plaits, burgundy and black plaits, and a ponytail. Where my edges were screwed. They were screwed. I had my glasses on at the time. I had my glasses off, so when I take the glasses off, I got a baby face. So yeah, go ahead, baby.
But anyway, yeah, she was doing her little thing. You know what I'm saying? I was doing my little thing, and you know, she just caught my eyes though. Like she caught my attention, and but actually when she popped out, I don't know what the fuck I was doing. I think I was playing basketball because my partner got a goal like on the driveway. It built in like how his house is. So I was, you know, I was just back and forth, shooting the ball and you know, going back on Big O Live. And then when I ran across her, I kind of stopped a little bit. And, you know, she wasn't doing most of the thing like all the other females doing on the app, you know. If you got Big O, you know what I'm talking about, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So, shit. it was one of those moments I was like, yeah. And then when she said Miami, I always wanted to go there before I met her. When she said Miami, I was like, oh yeah. I ain't never thought I was gonna be out here.
At first, I felt like he was trying to use me for my city. Because I'm from Miami, I thought he was trying to use me for my city. But then when he realized he wanted to come to my city, and I always wanted to go to his. And where you from?
Memphis, man.
And what's funny part about our city? Both of our cities start with an M.
Miami and Memphis made us, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But, hey.
Yeah.
I know some of y'all be watching. If y'all from Miami, y'all know how y'all rock. Motherfuckers that know from Memphis that probably watch that, y'all know how we rock. But you know, I ain't gonna speak too much on both sides.
Not too much.
But if you always want to go to Miami, go.
Come on. Become single.
Yeah, don't come no relationship. Look at the last video we made.
Don't come.
She said some shit there.
If you got a boyfriend or girlfriend, babies, best to stay up behind home. Because I promise you 100% sure you will not be leaving with your significant other.
She a woman taker. I'm just playing. Probably is for real. You better put up your best friend or your bitch. I'm just saying.
But I can snatch him.
But you were watching that. But anyway, but nah, for real though, back to the story. But hey, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't never thought I was gonna come to Miami though. I hated it to take, you know, to meet somebody online, you know. But I ain't gonna lie, when I met her, I was kind of nervous coming to Miami though.
I was kind of scared when he booked his flight, his ticket. And he was like, I'm on the bus. I'm on the way down here. And when he said that, my heart just went, ooh. Like, I could not breathe. I was like, is I'm living a dream? Is I'm living a dream? Because he kept telling me, I'm coming in August. Well, I'm coming in September. He didn't come to October, to after his daughter's birthday. And it's understandable.
She thought I wasn't going to come.
I thought he wasn't going to come. But when he came... When I see him come get out of that cab, the face I had when I first met him, I ran so fast, I almost twist my ankle trying to get to him.
I'm looking at this girl like, man, look at this woman. Never had no
thick
female do that.
Chunky chunker, huh?
Yeah, gumbo. That's why we still together now. That ain't the only. It's one of the reasons, but that ain't the only reason. So don't get that fucked up. Don't get that twisted. But
clap that T.
But yeah, get you a Miami girl. Don't get no city girl. Cause no motherfuckers wild.
Get you a Miami Island girl. Me a island girl.
Yeah.
And he me a my country boy.
You know what's going on, man.
Me a city girl. And me a my country boy.
I think I deal with this all my life, probably.
You have no choice, baby.
See what I mean?
Welcome to death row.
You see what I'm talking about? It's like a female version of Tupac and Suge Knight.
Look at them death row, baby.
I like the city though. It's cool.
But y'all, we planning on going on a trip next week. Where we going, baby? Tell me where we going.
When?
Friday. Tell me where we going at.
You said so much stuff.
We're going to Tampa. Taking the kids to Busch Gardens in Tampa. It's a theme park. So I'm gonna get a rental, and no, I think I'm gonna drive my car. Got you drive my car? It's drivable.
I know that. But yeah, I mean it's up to you.
I got an entrance, so it should be good.
But I love it. Come on up into Miami if you always wanted to go experience.
And he never been to a beach, y'all. When I took him, his eyes was like this.
Yeah, I think it's way. Ooh,
That had his eyes in his mouth was like this. I had to tell him, baby, close your mouth. It's a beach.
Don't get in trouble if you talking about going and you in a relationship.
Well, he got a lot of booty. Wow.
I'd rather let her say that. I ain't finna die. But nah, for real though, it was the best time. Like the best part.
He
of my
didn't even
life.
get in the water, y'all.
I ain't going to water. I watch too much shark movies. I'm feel like one of them motherfuckers trying to come close to me and grab my leg and take me back to where they live. I ain't going for that. I ain't finna be that fool. No.
We ain't gonna do that.
But not for real though. I'm finna go in here, like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification button. Holla.
We out.
Bow. I love your fat mom, even though my life ends. If you ask me, do I love you? I ain't gonna say it depends. Got that type of nigga that peep out who your real friend. Being with me, I'ma make sure you never be heartbroken again. I vowed together, motherfucker, like two best friends.
I grew up without a mama, a hard colder than a winter. They always say